What up, y'all? We're trying a different setup again. There's some different things. We're using a filthy PC for this stream. So we'll see what happens. Let us know if there's anything that isn't working, or if we sound weird, or if the audio's terrible, or any of that stuff. All right?
Hello, T, who's listening but cleaning. Hello, Tony Diagnosis. Tony, you gotta change your name. You've kept it at Hubba Hubba for a while.
Hubba Hubba.
What's up, people? Hello, LMR. We look super saturated.
We do in the stream too.
Hello, Dark Wizard.
Yeah, we do pretty satchy. We don't look bad though. I could turn it down a little bit. I cranked it because usually like the streaming software like desaturates us. So there's always a little bit of like fine tuning with it that we have to play around with.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't have time to eat.
All right, that's gross, Meek. Why are you eating on camera?
I tried changing it, but it's not doing it. What were you gonna change it to? What's in the bowl? It's organic and vegan. Even though I'm not really like that. I don't really care if stuff is organic or vegan.
Meek, why are you so... That's gross.
But it's like a tortilla black bean casserole thing. Want to try it?
No. What do you think of what I did with the monitor?
¿Dónde estás? What does that mean?
Where are you? Or where is it?
What?
Or
Oh, where are you?
Ooh.
No, I didn't look at you.
So who knows about the whole thing with Brandon Sanderson and stuff? Also, is anybody here besides T reading Tress? Because it's so good so far. I'm really liking it. Every time like a new thing that he comes up with, like a new thing, and like I find out more about the world, I'm like, damn, it's so good. It's so like thought out. Like it's like whenever he tells me something, I'm like, yeah, I believe it. It just makes sense. That's a thing.
There are a lot of cool things in this one, like obviously things we can't say here, but like just little details that are really neat. Did anyone get the Kickstarter? I know T did.
Which is the same thing, like most of his books. It's like when you learn a little bit more about the world, it ends up just working and making sense. You know what I was thinking about doing? Hanging that from the ceiling right behind us. So if we wanted to use it.
Hanging what? Oh, that?
Yeah, like from the ceiling over here.
I guess,
in the middle, so we could pull it down. So if we ever wanted a, green screen background.
It looks like you have a shaver hanging off of your Fantastic Beast wand display. Sorry.
Oh, it does! It does. And it's like green, right? Look, right there.
What's a shaver?
Like a shaver. Like a trimmer, hair trimmer?
Oh, I don't
what do you
see
think?
it.
What do you think a shaver is?
Well, because it doesn't look like that to me.
That's the trimming brush part. And then this is the handle. This is maybe the switch or like the like a metal piece on it. It definitely looks like it. It's the microphone stand.
Oh.
It's one of... Hold on. It's one of these.
They said exactly.
Oh, I was trying to bend it the wrong way. It almost broke. It's one of these. And it's like this over there. Pretty much like this. But there's some light coming up here from the bottom, and it's making it like greenish looking.
Hello, Xander.
Nice.
You're not that late.
No, you're super late. The stream's over. We started at 6. JK, guys. JK. 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 JK.
Did you
JK.
see Simon Pegg is voicing the headmaster in the game?
Yeah, so
Who's that?
you wouldn't know him. Would you? No, you wouldn't. He was in he was in a lot of stuff. It's all slipping my mind. The only thing I can remember right now is that he was in Star Trek, the new movies. But he was also in
Insert metal here.
Shaun of the Dead. Oh wait, something that you saw. He's Howie. Howie, is that his name from The Boys? What's the guy that doesn't have powers?
Yeah.
Howie?
That's him?
No, it's his dad.
Oh.
But he's like super nice guy, you know.
Yeah.
He's
not in it very much though.
No, but
Elamar said wasn't he in Shaun of the Dead?
Yeah, he was Sean.
I didn't see that though.
I think. Pretty sure.
What's going on, Insert Metal? It's been a while.
It's been a while. I don't know if I like having that over there because I keep looking at.
Me too.
The screen's over there, like that we're reading the comments and stuff off of. And so is like our.
Is it impossible to put it here? The comments? Probably.
I could move this around and figure something out. You know?
Is he the bartender in Passengers?
I don't think I ever watched Passengers.
Hot Fuzz and World's End as well.
Yeah, those are all like the same. Like that's like a trilogy, but not really. You know what I mean? But yeah, those are. It has like the same
all
actors.
Stuff that I have not watched. Though.
Yeah. You're not your type of thing. Oh, my feet hurt. The top of my feet, like stretching them right now, like this. My feet are like this.
What are you, like Jeff?
Yeah, I'm doing the Jeff. Yeah, I'm doing the curled foot thing. So the Brandon Sanderson Audible. Brandon Sanderson versus Audible.
Someone asked, how's your back? Stop, boo.
It's better compared to last week. Oh, wait, when did we do the stream? Was it Friday, right? That was when it was like starting. Oh my God, that was a terrible weekend.
It was pretty bad that day, though.
It was, but it was way worse Saturday. And then it got a little better Sunday. And then I was pretty good by Monday.
So is Brandon Sanderson not doing Audible ever again?
All of these books.
So like my guess is that then he would have to self-publish because his publisher goes through Audible.
So all of these books, he's not going to be putting out. All of these secret projects are not coming out on Audible for at least a year.
Okay.
But he said for the foreseeable future, they're not coming out. But he said at the end of the article that he wrote, he said it's going to be, possibly a year or more.
Just like as a strike?
Yeah, just to show that he doesn't support the fact that they're taking 70 to 75%.
Yeah, what I read was if you are Audible exclusive, so if you make your book Audible exclusive, you get 40% of the money. And if you refuse to do that...
I'm sure it's 40. I think it's 35.
No, it's 40. I just read it. It's 25.
So...
It just sucks because he is right. Like, Audible does have...
A
monopoly.
No, but they do. So think about it. Like
other companies can't
How many
compete.
times... It's like with me and like buying a movie. Like I won't buy it unless I'm gonna buy it on Apple because I don't want my stuff all over the place. I don't want everything mixed around. So like if a movie's not on there, I won't buy it. The same thing with Audible. Like it's just so convenient.
Well, we have over 300 books on there.
So it's so convenient, and the fact that people won't buy it anywhere else. Like he's gonna lose money on this, but hopefully they do something about it. But
I feel
one of the companies, what is it? There's Spotify, right? And then the other one is Speechify. So with Speechify, they offered him a deal of 100%, and he said no. Because is it because I'm Brandon Sanderson, or is it because this is what it?
Do it for everyone.
So they agreed on the industry standard that's 70-30. So the author would get 70, and they would get 30. And yeah, it makes sense, but it just sucks because like Audible basically has a monopoly on it, you know, sadly enough.
But it's the same deal. Like, I don't want to go through 4 apps to get my books.
Mm-hmm.
I already go through 3. I go through Chirp, Scribd, and Audible.
Scribd is free?
No.
Subscription.
Chirp is technically free.
Did you know, though, that a lot of these companies use Audible? So even though you're buying the books through other companies, they're still using Audible.
What do you
So
mean?
Audible is still getting a cut. They're still getting the books from Audible. You see? So I guarantee you that at least one of those extra ones that you have is using Audible. So Audible's still losing money, or Audible's still getting money, and therefore
I'd have to research it because Chirp, I only bought it. I didn't buy it. It's free, but they have a lot of deals and you can get a lot of books for like a few dollars. And I'll pay attention to the emails, and if I see a book that I want that's really cheap,
you're really
I may
far
get
away
it.
from this mic, I just realized.
Um
Bear with me, guys. I'm going to loosen this up a bit. There we go. That should be a little better.
And they sometimes have books on Chirp that Audible doesn't have except in other countries, which is weird. So there's a book series that I bought on there for really cheap that Audible doesn't even have.
Okay.
So I use that app sometimes, but it's a free app. You just have to purchase the books. And they're normally expensive except when you find them on a deal. And then Scribd is the subscription. I also have Libby, which is the library, so it's free.
That's free, yeah.
But our library is horrendous, and they never have anything. They do have the mystery series that T and I are reading, so
So they do have something.
Yeah, I went to the
You can't say they don't
library.
have anything.
No, they just don't have any new stuff.
So?
I actually went to the library on Tuesday and renewed my card to get back in. So I have 4 things that I now am in, and I don't like that. It's annoying. I do like the simplicity of Audible. I just wish that Audible did their authors better. They have the backing.
But you're not
going
to
to
change.
the means.
You're not going to change anything.
I do listen to stuff through other means. Obviously, now I have 5 because we had to use the Books app from Apple to read Sanderson's
It's
book.
not through Apple though, or it's not. Yeah, we just have the file and I put it on there as a book.
And Spotify. Well, I have it on Spotify. You weren't able to because I used the code. But anyway, it's annoying. I just saw I have 2 years worth of loyalty badges, whatever that means, on your channel, Kivox. Who loves you, baby?
Nice, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, you and
T.
I think T both have that
Thank you.
flame thing.
Excuse me. Whose wand do you like in Secrets of Dumbledore? Dumbledore's.
But out of the new wands, they're all.
I don't remember.
Some of them are okay. It's tough, man. Like they've fallen off of like the designs. I feel like.
Ooh. I went to Barnes & Noble last weekend and picked up several really cool ghost story collections and hardbacks. You guys ever go there anymore? We go there, I'm not going to lie, mostly for jigsaw puzzles because I get really grossed out by the idea of people like looking through books and then me purchasing them with their like disgusting germs all over them. So I don't buy books there unless they're wrapped. But I do go there for puzzles sometimes. And we like to just walk around and look sometimes. Yeah, you go.
I don't like to. I only do it because you want to. I do it to make you happy. But I'm not liking it. I'm not enjoying it. I hate it. Because
you mostly look at the D&D section. That's a whole other thing you can talk about.
Yeah.
I'm so weird. Think about how many people have flipped through those books and how disgusting they are.
Why don't you just finish chewing and then talk? Instead of covering up your... We already can't hear you very well. Because you're whispering. So, that's happening with the books, which, you know, He apologized for. Did you really just
So-
put your thing on your plate? Your
Yeah.
phone?
The thing
The
that
table's that dirty that you can't put your. That's why she's doing it.
True. I do feel a little
Betrayed.
bamboozled and betrayed because he didn't tell us this ahead of time.
He probably didn't know.
Like when we ordered this however long ago, because we got into the Kickstarter like the day it happened, and it didn't say anything about not including Audible and stuff like that, and it just said you're gonna get an audiobook.
Did it specifically say Audible?
No, but it should be an option.
Then there's no
Because
there's no argument there.
That being said, I don't know if it would have skewed my purchase. Like I probably still would have gotten it. But knowing about it ahead of time would have been nice. We got the email on January 1st, and I go to open it up, and I'm like, what the actual F? Like, I can't figure out how to do this.
So, if it doesn't say specifically Audible, you can't be bamboozled. I knew that if it was an audiobook, that doesn't mean it could have been, they send us the MP3, and then it's an audiobook. So, I think that the Apple's book app is pretty good. Also, I do believe if you buy a book on the Apple Books thing, it is connected to Audible. Audible is like in charge of everything, man.
It's Amazon.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like for book stuff, like
that's what
Audible
I feel like.
is crazy.
I'm hoping that his stand will kind of make Audible rethink what they do so that he will go back to Audible.
Sure.
I'm from Thailand, and I'm a new viewer. Welcome.
Hello from Thailand.
PF Zil? Z?
Z Ella 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 Ella
Ella Ella.
Nice.
So what's that mean? You can't buy his audiobooks anymore? You won't be able to buy new ones, like at least like Kivox said, for like a year on Audible.
At least.
So like
unless something
even
changes.
if you didn't get the Kickstarter, you're still able to pre-order the books now, I think, to get them in April.
Wait, so you can't buy Tress?
Not right now.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they're pre-ordering them.
Because
At
you
least
could
a
order the
physical
boxes.
version.
We were told.
Yeah.
Did you ever check that?
No. Anyway, if you decide to buy Tress and read it, you're not going to be able to get it on Audible. But what we did is we have iPhones, and I'm sure Androids have something very similar. We just uploaded the file into it.
If you just, they send you it in for multiple things, so you can just download it, or just get download it on Spotify. It's free to have a Spotify account, and then you could just do that. So, but you can only do that with one account.
The Amazon Books app is okay.
The Amazon Books? Amazon Books?
How do you not know who Sanderson is, dude?
Really?
We've talked about him like 8 gajillion times on this channel.
He's our favorite author of all time. He's the best author of our age. I would love to see him talk to someone like George R.R. Martin, because he sucks at like putting
He's just
out
a completely different writing style.
Putting out books. I'm not saying like his stories.
I know Sanderson took a year off and wrote 4 extra books.
Took a year off and wrote. Is it only 4?
He didn't even take the year off.
He didn't write 4. He wrote like 6 books.
What I'm saying is 4 extra books. We're getting 4 new ones on top of his already pre-planned books that are coming out. So
he kept pulling out books.
It was 4. I'm positive.
Guys, fact check. Fact check this. Was it 4 books? I thought he like brought out one, then brought out another one, then brought out another one, then just kept bringing them out.
It's 4.
There was like 8 books.
It's 4.
I'm going to say 6.
We're getting 4 books this year.
And we already got some?
We already got 1, Tress.
T. Damn T.
How come you don't believe me?
Because you are wrong.
She's using Spotify.
50% of the time. Ew, dude. Why do you grab the food with your teeth? You got to use your... It's so like...
I thought it's a 5, but one of them will be a graphic novel or something.
Dude, I thought it was more than 4.
It's 4. What does Sanderson write? Horror? No, he's a fantasy author.
Oh my god, LMR. You're letting me down, Smalls.
I feel like you would love Sanderson. Watch our Cosmere video about the order to read the books in and start from there. I think Elantris is a good place to start.
I disagree.
I keep getting the itch to
totally
re-listen
disagree.
to it. I love Elantris.
I do not think
so
you should
much.
go into Elantris first because you will be. It's not disappointing, but I think without the rest of the world, it's like watching like Ant-Man, but never having watched any of the other Avengers movie. It's like a random story that doesn't really have to do with anything, but kind of does at the same time. So
Everyone
it's like,
is going to tell you to read Mistborn first.
because that's where a lot of people started, right? And it is an exciting, great story. So
It's where we started.
that's what I would recommend too. It's a great start.
It's not a bad place to start.
It's better than
I like
Elantris.
being like the type of person that like reads things chronologically or in the order like you're supposed to read it.
What do you mean? So there's no order that you're supposed
the
to
way
read.
he wrote them.
That doesn't mean you're supposed to read it, and that is also not chronological. That is release
I
order.
know.
At least get your terms right. You know
Shut
what I'm
up,
saying?
Peter.
You know what I'm
Stupid
saying?
face.
But this he's amazing. He's like the best author. He's the best at magic systems. Like, you know how Harry Potter has the worst magic system? It's the loosest goosiest magic system ever, where it just like doesn't make sense, and it's just like, oh, and then there would be like the snobs out there that try to like, oh, it totally does make sense, and it's like it's this and that, and it's like, no, that doesn't make sense.
Everything is explained as it's magic.
Yeah, magic. It's just so whimsical and like crazy, and
Every single one of Brandon Sanderson's magic systems, which he has a lot of, has its own unique science behind it. So Mistborn Mistborn Series 2 or Era 2, supposedly, if you want to...
I definitely think it's worth reading, yes, but not first, obviously. You gotta wait.
If you want to experience everything in the Cosmere and understand everything, it supposedly does have a pretty big impact on the Cosmere as a whole.
Of course it does. Did you not read the 3rd book? Did you forget the 3rd book?
I forgot everything.
Oh my god.
I need to reread books 4, 5, and 6 before I read the new one.
To me, Era 2, book 1 and 2 are good stories. But 3 is when it really like winds up to punch you in the face, you know?
Well, they look awesome. So tell me again what book first. You could start with Mistborn 1. I think it's literally just called Mistborn. I could be wrong.
I'll look it up.
Or no, The Last Empire for Final Empire? Final Empire.
Oh, Mistborn is one word.
Yeah, Final Empire.
Final Empire.
Yeah.
Great series.
It's a great series. Book 1 especially is really good. Book 3, I cried. Sign of a good book. That's the one we still have to read. We have it on Audible.
Wax and Wane.
Remember when
Figured
clicked?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, their names are Wax and Wane, like the moon.
So, yeah, you'll probably like it. It's a great series, and all of his books are just...
They're accessible to like anyone, I feel.
Yeah, and you can read them in whatever order you want, and you can jump in.
Like they are high fantasy, I would say, but they're not overwhelming a high fantasy. Like he's so good at writing.
High fantasy.
He's so good at writing that like you're immersed and you're not overwhelmed.
So high fantasy is world fantasy. Like the main character is the world, as opposed to the characters. It's more to do with like.
I feel he's like a mix.
Like Lord of the Rings is like more about the world and the impact. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like it's more grand. Like it's not high fantasy. It doesn't have the feel of high fantasy. It's definitely fantasy.
He says The Way of King is high fantasy.
It's not. I'd say it's more high fantasy, yeah, for sure, because it's more about like what's
Stormlight
gonna.
Archive, yeah.
Yeah. But I still feel like it's more character driven, like by far, compared to like the boring characters that are in
He
Lord of
just
the Rings.
has amazing characters. Every book has.
He's just a treasure. He's a national treasure, for writing. It's just.
And it's amazing. Like, he has a website, so when you go on his website, at any given time, he has like little percentages of where he is in different projects, and he's always updating it, so you know exactly like if he's writing a book, if it's in the editing process, like if it's in the printing process. Like, he keeps all of that on his website. So like if you're really dedicated and like want to know stuff like that and follow him, you got a lot to catch up to. But I'm not even caught up yet.
The best part I think about his magic system too is that like it follows rules and it doesn't break the rules unless they need to be broken, or unless they find something new that allows them to break the rules.
It's not like The Magicians at all. That show was terrible.
Oh my god, terrible. Let's not even put him in the same.
It was magic
universe.
based in the real world. No.
Not good.
Unless I'm thinking of a different show.
No,
Was that show on Sci-Fi?
You're thinking of the right one, where they're like.
Nothing like that.
And it's all about sex and teen angst. It's terrible, especially the show. I don't know about. There's the book series, right? I don't know how the book series is, but I have a feeling that it's young adult, and it's probably all about.
It's not
angst.
young adult, but it's basically the same thing.
It's like
I hear
it's like
the
old
same
adult
as the show.
or like old
New adult or whatever.
New adult. Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like young 20s, basically.
Yeah.
No, it's nothing like that. It is far more epic and like amazing than that. Yeah, it was cringe. I retract my last statement.
Thank you.
I can't think of anything that it's like.
It's like a great story. Just read it.
Yeah. Jeff got us into Sanderson.
Yeah. He's still by far like the best author.
Of this era, I 100% agree.
Okay, so who's better than him from another era?
I'm saying, but they were different authors, but the writing styles were different back then.
Yeah, and so we were different people too. I wasn't around back then, and therefore I don't like those old crappy books.
I want to read Rhythm of War this year, but I have to read.
I think I still have to finish Way of Kings, right?
You still have to finish the third book.
That's not Way of Kings.
Oathbringer, or
Oh, it is. I remember saying that a bunch of times.
I have to read Dawn Shard, I think it's called, which is the short story.
Darn Sharn.
Yeah,
remember Darn Sharn?
I have to read that and then Rhythm of War.
Darn Sharn.
And then I'm caught up. Besides the comic series. How was your week? Yeah, Tony, next topic. Wow, geez. Excuse us. Our week was okay. I broke a filling, then found out my dentist retired, so that sucked.
We got our Hoyd box in, talking about Brandon Sanderson again.
Bringing it back.
And Hoyd is a character in that is kind of like a world hopper. That's not a spoiler, right?
For a long time, no one really talked about it, but now people do.
Yeah, okay, so there's one character that's in, like, all of his books?
Pretty much. Sometimes he's not called Hoyd.
Ah, got it.
Like, he's called Wit at one point, and...
Yeah, but we knew that was Hoyd,
yeah,
because he tells us he's Hoyd.
I think not directly.
Ah.
I think, like, he tells you, like, he's world hopping, basically.
Got it,
he doesn't always come out and say it, but yes, he's a character that's, like, in every series at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, he's great.
And for a long time, no one ever like picked up on it or said anything about it, and it was kind of secretive. But I feel like it's kind of just like a known thing now.
Yeah.
We got that book. Hello, K boy. What
K boy.
else? Kind of a slow week.
Not really. We did that. That was a big thing. And you did your live stream on last Sunday.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing one again this Sunday.
Did you guys check out the puzzle stream for anybody that likes to do puzzles? We're planning on doing that kind of, not all the time, but like whenever we feel like it. And by we, I mean her.
So
Ooh, I am gonna be doing the this upcoming week. The next wand review will be coming out, so it's already recorded. So if you guys want to be in the next one,
he said yes. Puzzle stream was relaxing. That's good. So
T said all of that.
no, Tony said the puzzle stream was
Okay.
relaxing.
Got it.
I was gonna say something. Oh, yes. So what about the author that wrote Best Friend's Exorcism? He has a new book coming out this month.
What about him? I mean, those books are fine, but they're not like...
They're nowhere near Sanderson.
They're not the same. It's not the same type
it's
of...
a different genre.
Like, you know how we
too.
compare, like, Harry Potter to like, other things, right? It's like Harry Potter and then other things. I would say Brandon Sanderson is on its own thing.
level.
It's like, it's on par, I think, with the universe of Harry Potter, but... in a lot of ways, I think it's no. I'm saying like it's like that type of thing, right? Where but it's not mainstream. It's not mainstream, and I think it's not mainstream because there's never been a movie. There's never been like a real.
I hope not.
There will be at some point.
So,
but the best part about it, if there ever is, I'm just hoping that he doesn't like. I hope that he just is a part of the story.
I don't want him to do
right?
it. I don't want him to ruin it. He
But
does enough. He does a good
if there's
enough
ever
job.
a game, I think any of the worlds could be converted into.
I think more so like Stormlight Archive.
That would be great.
So
it wouldn't be great though. I don't want to see it
he's
either. To be honest,
releasing
you're right.
a new book this month, and from what I hear, people that have gotten early copies of it, they say that it's probably their second favorite next to My Best Friend's Exorcism, which I'm really excited about because that is my number one book from him, and I have not found one that I like even, I guess, remotely close. So I'm really excited. I'll probably be reading that like as soon as it comes out this month. I was thinking, should we do... I don't want to have to like dedicate like every month doing book wrap-ups, but like maybe doing just like what we read recently every now and then, or what we read up to this point.
I don't care. I mean, we could totally talk about this though when we're not streaming. But
Final Girl Support Group was like one of my least favorites.
I liked it.
It was not my favorite. I think my favorite is obviously My Best Friend's Exorcism. Nothing has come close yet. Then the vampire one, the Southern Book Club's Guide
like that one
to
too.
Slaying Vampire was really good. Then Horror Store was all right. I did not really
I think Horror Store could be a very... Oh my God, that movie, by the way. Best Friend's Exorcism was terrible.
Oh, awful.
Disgusting. Don't watch it.
Lindsay, my sister is reading Best Friend's Exorcism right now.
So what was really good though, or what could be really good, I think, is the
Horror Store.
Could be a really good. Are they making this
movie? No, I'm just asking.
Yeah, I think it's set up so much like a movie or a show, where it could totally do it. Like, and it would be interesting as long as they don't completely change the story like they did with what's it called.
Yeah.
Like, just don't change the story. Like, why are they always find the need to change so much? That's what happened with freaking The Witcher. They just changed everything, and now it's just garbage, and now Henry Cavill's gone, so I will not watch the next season. I'm just not going to do it.
Are you sitting on a stool, Kivox? Your chair is behind you. No, it's just a littler
No,
chair.
I've just been crouching this entire time. Now, this is my old chair. It's a little chair. It doesn't squeak. That one's comfortable, but it squeaks a lot. So I was like, and also this one doesn't have, I removed the arms off of this one so it doesn't bump into your arms.
I was thinking if I did a puzzle stream this weekend, my Secret Santa gave me a 7 puzzle set and they're 100 pieces. I was thinking of dumping them all in a big pile and doing them.
That would be fun. Not for me. Don't include me in that. Not for me. It wouldn't be fun for me. Don't do it.
How are we all doing? We're all right. How are you?
How are you?
I still haven't watched your last wand review. Such a slacker.
Nice.
It's time. You have time. You found his writing style really bad. I would not rate his writing style on Final Girl Support Group because it was not the best. His writing in My Best Friend's Exorcism to me was amazing.
Mm.
Like, I loved it, but I'm biased because I loved it.
I'm biased because I loved it.
If you like horror with great real world funny elements,
Well, I don't.
check out Deadstream. It's on Shudder. Yeah, but that's another thing I gotta pay for.
And Shudder is a show thing.
Is it?
It's
I thought it was just a horror.
Yeah, but it's like it's a TV thing.
You have to subscribe.
Yeah, but it's like a streaming thing.
Oh, it's not like Netflix but horror. That's what I thought it was.
I'm saying it's not a book. It's not a book thing.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. It's like a streaming service.
Yeah.
So it's like Netflix.
That's what I said.
I don't know where you got. So it's not like Netflix when I said it's a streaming thing.
Because I'm like, I thought it was, but now you're telling me it's not.
Okay. Because we were talking about books.
Yeah, but then I read the next comment.
All right.
What else did I say you could talk about? There's
The D&D thing. Nobody here really cares
okay.
about the D&D thing, though. But
it's freezing in here.
oh, shut it. Why didn't you make a tea?
$6 a month for. I'm guessing he meant a lot of films. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a lot of films.
What D&D thing? Short story is, from what I understand, unless you want to explain it, is D&D Beyond is doing some shisty stuff.
Not D&D Beyond.
Okay.
Wizards of the Coast.
Wizard of the Coast.
D&D Beyond is owned now by Wizards.
And basically, people that make stuff for D&D are going to be making like no money, and they lose all rights to their own work.
But they've gone back on that now, and they're saying that there's going to be a new OGL coming out on Monday.
What's an OGL? Game license?
Yeah, open game license. So they had the original open game license that allowed people to create.
Thousands of people quit?
Yeah, well, probably, yeah.
Canceled?
Thousands of people unsubscribed to D&D Beyond, which is
It's like a strike.
pretty much.
Speaking of D&D, there's going to be a Paramount Plus show.
Yeah.
We don't have that.
We do.
Paramount?
Oh, no, we have Peacock.
You get that mixed up every time.
Every time. It's a P. It's just P. We got Peacock for like, what, $1?
It was $20 for the year.
It's pretty good. I'm okay with that. Cancel it as soon as it goes back up.
I have it in my calendar.
Good. It's not that good.
No. What are we watching on there? Nothing.
Parks and Rec.
The Kardashians.
Is that why you got it?
Yeah.
You son of a jerk.
I get sucked in.
I hate it. I refuse to watch stuff like that. Like, I refuse to give them my support.
Yeah.
I hate them.
I like them. It's just funny.
They're terrible people.
Yeah, I'm sure they're not the best.
They're just like, I hate fake people so much. I just hate it.
Oh no, Kardashians, why Meek? It's like my eye candy. Like, I
What?
like
Eye
watching
candy?
it. Like, it's my, what do you call it? Like, my guilty pleasure.
Eye candy is the wrong word.
I'm sorry, you're my eye candy.
That's better.
Can you make me less cold? No.
Did you see that, guys? I tried.
I'm gonna turn on the heat, damn it.
Do not turn on the heat. I set it to 65 in here. That's blistering hot. Blistering. Look, we got to split again almost.
I watch Riverdale, so I can't judge. Yeah, you can't judge.
Disgusting.
Riverdale's not reality TV, though, so reality TV is a peg below that. That was the most romantic I've seen Kivox get. I try to get him to kiss me all the time, but he won't kiss me.
But I can't even put my arm around her, but she wants me to kiss her?
Give me a kiss!
Get out of here. No, not after that. After that meanness, get the hell away from me.
Can I have a kiss?
No.
Just once?
No.
Hello?
What up, Kerbo?
Kerbo. So did we tell everyone that we're going to Florida soon?
Next month. Not soon.
It's like a month from now.
Not
pretty
quite.
soon.
A little bit more than a month. I believe it's the 17th, the day that, or the 16th is when we're leaving. 16th at night. So we're gonna be there. So what are we gonna do for a live stream on Friday?
Figure it out. Florida, man. Yeah. It was like 72 in Florida yesterday. It was like 50 here, though, today.
Cool.
Not Orlando. We drive through Orlando.
We're not gonna do anything fun. We're gonna go sit in a living room that's not in our house and watch
I don't know.
Impractical Jokers, probably.
God, I effing hate that show.
Or the Carbonaro Effect.
I'm sick of that show.
That's what we're gonna do for about 4 days and nights, and then we're gonna drive home.
I did do 3 or 4 jigsaw puzzles last time.
The reason I say that is because when we go there, all she wants to do is sit around and do nothing.
We go shopping at my favorite thrift store.
We go.
You went with me.
Oh my God, so much fun!
I bought a purse there last time. Let's meet at Universal one day. I can't afford to go there right now.
Yeah, we're broke.
It's going to be in the 40s tonight here in Daytona.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty warm here too. It was 55 today, guys. 50 freaking 5.
The name of the Hidden Camera Magic TV show, yeah, that's the Carbonaro Effect. I believe you're probably thinking about the same. Don't do a live stream, then give us a break from you for once.
What?
They said they need a break from us.
You get a whole week in between.
Flying? Hell no, I hate flying. We're driving.
And
we have the dog.
And we may have your sister.
I don't know. My mom said I need to ask her. She basically expects me to extend an invitation.
So just don't.
I love you, Mom, if you're watching. I don't think she would want to go anyway, to be honest.
Just tell her the truth. Tell her why I don't want her to go.
For real?
If you want.
For real reason?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay.
If it helps you, because that's the reason. And
what if she says, okay, just do it?
No, I'm not okay with that. That's not okay. I'm not okay with that. Everybody's like, what are they talking about? You'll never know. They'll never know. No, they won't. They'll never know. Like that when you recycle.
I can take
recycle
over the
stream.
Corn. That was Tony. Look, we could probably still stream. I mean, we don't do anything at night in Florida.
Who's that a picture of?
Oh. We can walk down to the beach and take a live stream on the beach.
You mean the little dock area?
Yeah.
That's not the beach.
It's
a
a
beach needs
beach-ish.
sand. You need to have
It has
sand.
sand. It's just gross.
There's no sand there, me.
I think there is.
There's no sand.
Road trip stream. No, we'll already be there.
I mean, we could do one
In
on
fact,
Thursday.
we're going to be like just arriving.
Oh, we can't do that.
That's a 2-day drive, or will you crank it in one? We always get there within 24 hours.
It's a 24-hour drive, yeah. And it's usually more going down, less coming up. Every time.
But it was extra bad last time because we left in the morning. I think we need to definitely leave at night. It was better.
Yeah, it's also, it's like, I don't know. It does feel better. Like getting there at like 6 at night and then we just go to bed. Because what we did last time is we left in the morning like around 12. Probably like 11 because we had to drop off the dog.
But we didn't even get there till like 4 because we hit massive traffic.
But also like it just felt worse because
traffic.
We had to drive all night and then
we
got there at like 12 and then it's like or like 4 or whatever. There was multiple reasons it was bad. And then like we hit traffic, probably took a couple wrong turns.
As we do.
Not great.
Trying to find some of the charging stations is a bit tough sometimes.
It's not. It's
and
just,
I feel like we go to like different ones almost every time.
It's not bad though. Like think about how bad it would be if we didn't have the cars like GPS.
Yeah.
Like that just routes us to them.
Flying is so much better than such a long drive. I don't understand the appeal of road trips. There is no appeal.
I personally like hanging out with you and
it would be nice if we had the money to like money and time to stop at a hotel.
Yeah.
Like
then it would be perfect.
we don't have the money and we don't have the time to waste spending at a hotel.
We'd lose 2 days.
Yeah.
If we
so maybe sometime if we have better vacation time, like we could do that, and less animals to worry about at home because we have to leave our poor animals at home besides the dog. And yeah. But I mean, it's not that I like doing the road trip, but we do bring the dog with us. Very few airlines let you bring dogs on them without stowing them away under the plane, and then you have to pay a lot of money to do that. And flights are expensive. It costs us maybe, what would you say, $100 down there, and like $200 total for us to drive.
There and back? Yeah. And
that's including tolls, charging, anything.
Granted, charging has gotten more expensive since the first time we went.
Dude, the first time we went, it was like $40 to charge the entire trip.
It was like 70 this last time.
Yeah. What if a young person showed up at your house saying that they're your child and it turns out they have the same DNA as you? What would you do? Not care? Take care of yourself?
Yeah, be very confused and be like, yo, legally, I'm not responsible for you, so
bye.
Bye.
Slam the door on them.
How old are they?
Call protective services for children. How old are they?
If they're really little, you kick them. Get off my lawn. No.
Dude, Amazon. Can we talk about Amazon and our lawn?
First world problems. Here you go, guys.
Oh, look it.
What's this?
This message is a perk. So, member for 14 months. 15? If they're 15?
Oh, yeah, definitely get the hell out of here.
Get the heck off my yard.
You're definitely not my kid. Because 15 years ago, I would have been...
15? No.
19?
Yeah. It would have been possible.
Yeah, no, not really.
So, Amazon lately has been pissing me off so bad. Every time they drop off a package...
First world problems, guys. Here we go.
They walk through my lawn, through my mulch...
Yo, you should be happy you have a lawn.
And then dump it on my front porch.
And you should be happy that you have a foreign guy that takes care of it for you.
You?
Yeah. You have a guy that's out there mowing your lawn, fertilizing it, cutting the bushes, and you don't even have to pay him. He does it for free.
Yeah. In fact, you have to pay me.
I
for
do.
You to do it.
Yeah, it sucks. It's the worst job I've ever had. And then I get insulted by people walking by thinking that I'm the help.
It's so true.
And
it's happened like 3 times.
Multiple times.
You don't look foreign to me.
'Cause you know me.
I thought you were just like an Italian dude when I met you.
That's foreign.
Yeah, but I mean like heritage, like your heritage is Italian. Like you speak English like better than I do probably.
But when I'm just out there mowing the lawn with my with my freaking straw hat tied up and stuff, I'm not speaking.
You look like an Amazon worker kind of, Kivox. Why?
Whoa, what's that supposed to? What do Amazon workers look like?
Excuse me, sir, can you do my lawn next?
Next, yeah.
You're only 25, Tony? Oh my god, I'm so old.
I would think like, maybe you're my brother. If somebody showed up, like I would be more willing to believe that than my child. Also, how did you have a baby without knowing?
I wouldn't.
So it would be my child, right? Like it would have to be my kid.
I had a dream last night that my coworker had twins.
Oh my god, this is a crazy. It already started off. This is whoo. Doesn't she have twins?
Yeah, but I had a dream that she had another set of twins.
That's very possible.
She named one of them Holly. That's all I remember. And I told her this at work today. She's like, that's a nightmare.
Did she name the other one Day?
No.
That would be cool.
Holly.
Day. Holly Day.
Oh, I see. I thought you meant Charlie Day. Like I thought you thought I said Charlie, not Holly.
She's the one that one of her kids' name is Hunter, right?
No,
And it.
yeah.
What? You didn't want to say that?
Well, I did not really.
But I'm just because I want to say I guessed it. Remember?
You did guess the name.
I freaking guessed somebody's kid's name.
I don't know how.
I don't know how. I was just like, she looks like somebody that would name their kid Hunter.
And like literally.
And you're like, yeah, that's what. I was just like, oh my God, I did it. I beat the system.
Oh yeah, T had a dream that I put a baby in a box, remember? She said, don't give Meek a baby. She puts them in boxes.
Why though?
Oh my God. If I was in America and I saw Kivox, I wouldn't assume he was just not a random American. Agreed. My Amazon guy.
All right, then how about this? If I was outside with a chainsaw, cutting a tree down with this skinny, tall guy, and I'm speaking Portuguese with him out loud, and we both have like he has like a work shirt on, and I have like this shirt that says like Yankee, blah, blah, blah. And we're speaking a foreign language that you don't understand. And we're in somebody's yard.
You're the hired help.
We're the help. For sure.
My Amazon guy can be a real smart ass.
You talk to them?
I don't think I've ever said a word to them.
Yeah.
Still just a random American.
Well,
touche.
Even though I'm speaking a different language, Americans don't speak other languages.
They do.
Come on, Meek. A random American speaks different languages. Other countries are bilingual. America is a random American is not bilingual.
True. Most of us aren't.
You're not. Your parents are not. No one in your family is, unless they're married into your family. Your family tends to marry a lot of foreigners.
Wait, why?
Because you guys have a lot of foreigners in your family, like that are married in. Me, what's her face? Not your sisters though. I'm sure other ones.
Who?
What's her face? What's her face?
I don't know. In my family?
What's her face?
Whisper to me.
This microphone picks up a lot. Like listen to it. It goes.
What's the first letter?
I forgot. Hold on. There's only a couple of hers. I don't know how you don't remember.
Lucia?
Yes. Oh. I forgot what her name was.
I see.
Yeah, she's Portuguese.
Yeah.
And I'm Portuguese.
You could be an awesome carny worker guessing people's weight, Kivox. Why?
What are you guys trying to imply here? I feel like they're implying a lot. That I look like an Amazon worker that's also a carny worker. Like, what the hell is happening right now?
My grandkid literally had to sleep in a box because my daughter
Wait a second. He has a grandkid?
Kerbo.
We knew this already, yeah. I know. But like every time it comes up, I'm like, what the hell? How is this even possible?
My daughter said she had a bed for him but didn't when they showed up at my house. You look like a hardworking person. He is a hardworking person.
Unlike some people.
I work hard.
Or hardly work.
And you fix computers on Thursdays.
Dude, I did so much work yesterday, like trying to figure out the stream and stuff.
What did I do?
Nothing, as usual. You worked hard on laying in bed and doing part of a puzzle.
I didn't do a puzzle yesterday.
You did part of one.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
That was the day before.
It all blends together.
Ever since you said chainsaw, I have that bows to the knees and what is it? Crank it like a chainsaw. But you go into space on Fridays, and YouTube streams the day after. No, we YouTube stream on Fridays.
Today's Friday.
How can I upgrade my laptop camera without spending the same as buying a new laptop?
You can't. You mean you want to get like a separate camera? Is it a Mac? And what year is it? Because I know it's probably not a Mac because most people don't have them. But if it is...
You could be in space right now and we don't know it.
If it is... Then you can use your phone.
HP 2019.
Okay. So
I'm
forget
gonna
what
die
I was
of
gonna say.
freezing to death.
You want my jacket?
No.
It's gross and dirty. That's why she doesn't want it. Everything to her. That you notice that she put her plate, her phone on her plate instead of on the table because the table is dirty. Am I wrong?
No.
I'm not wrong, y'all. I'm gonna shave my head.
Let's not.
Shave it bald. My bicket. I'm gonna dress up as your dad for Halloween. What do you think?
What did you eat? It was like a organic, vegan, Amy's, organic, black bean and tortilla casserole. It was actually pretty good. It needed salt though.
Casserole.
Like I said, I am vegetarian, but I don't really care too much about like vegan stuff. But this was low calories, so that's why I bought it. You know about computers, Kivox, so just buy a better webcam. Question mark. Did Kivox make it? No, it was a frozen meal.
So yeah, I mean you can get like the Logitech C9.
What one do you have?
C920. Where?
The other one you used to have.
The one up there that we use as our
Yeah.
This cam here.
Yeah.
All right, we're back. So yeah, that's the C920. It's not that blurry normally.
But will it be HD?
I make it blurry. That it is, but it's not like this, you know. What are you using it for? Because it's a fine camera. I wonder if they don't make that one anymore, I think, but where's Amazon? They changed their app and how it looks.
Every 3 seconds.
Dude, their app is the worst. It's like literally like every month they update their app.
I am angry.
Everything is somewhere else.
Every time I buy a book on Amazon, it comes damaged. And I bought this manga and it came damaged. Does anyone have somewhere that they buy manga that like they trust and like doesn't mind returns if their stuff is damaged? Because I would love to give my business to someone else for manga.
Yeah, you can get a Logitech C920 for like 65 bucks. That's not too bad. It's a decent camera. It really is. You need decent light though. So you can't be, whatever you're going to use it for, like in the dark.
Work mainly, but I'm considering OnlyFans. How damaged? I heard Right Stuff is pretty good. I looked there, but their return policy pisses me off. Because basically they're like, if it's a little bent or a little scratch, that's not really considered damage. Well, to me, Right Stuff. So to me...
That's the name of the place that you're buying it from?
Buying like a $25 manga that's like a special edition, if it comes scratched or bent, I'm going to want to like send it back. And they will only accept it if it's like severely damaged. I think their criteria was like it doesn't stand upright on a bookshelf. Target sells manga now. Walmart sells manga. Yeah, but I don't trust them to ship stuff nicely. And I'm not buying it in stores. That's gross. Barnes and Noble.
Sorry.
Barnes and Noble has them, but they're crazy expensive. They're even more expensive than Right Stuff and Amazon. I just don't like the Right Stuff return policy. It was cheap and it was a good price, but God forbid it comes in damaged. Like, I'm basically stuck with it. I was trying to buy, I'm collecting the Sailor Moon Eternal editions. I'm trying to get 5 and 6 in, but they sent them to me and they were both damaged. So I had to send them back and I'm supposed to get new ones tomorrow. What? Wait, someone stole my back deck badge off my BMW. It's $80 to replace. I can't. That sucks. I can't buy both, I mean.
Both what?
Books a million. I've never tried that. Is that used books though? Or new? I want someone that's gonna like put a lot of quality into their shipping. Because I heard Right Stuff does, but if a book is damaged from a manufacturer, their return policy is trash.
Mm.
Camera or deck badge?
Deck badge?
So someone stole a back deck badge off his car, so he can't afford that and a camera.
What is a back deck badge? Or a camera? Or yeah, back deck.
Badge off of a BMW.
So it's just
Like the decal
the
thing
the
or the logo? Do you need that?
not to drive or to make the car work. Also, it's a BMW, so I'm not a fan. Who is that anyway?
The BMW logo. LMR.
Oh,
The trunk emblem, I think.
I didn't know it was called that.
I don't know. I'm getting a replacement from Amazon, but like I still have to buy 6 more to complete my collection, and I don't want to do it through Amazon if I can help it, but at the same time they have like a no questions asked return policy.
Word bird.
I was outside an electronics store and they were delivering things. The boxes all said fragile. The courier was just throwing it around and dropping it on the ground. Dude, we have a Ring camera, so like the doorbell, like literally 9 times out of 10 when Amazon delivers stuff, they just like
Yep.
No, I didn't buy it from a third party. They were shipped and sold from Amazon.
So that I posted a thing of the camera that we use for
The starting soon
thing. It's not bad. We've used it before in the pinch as a backup. Like if the camera the battery was dead. We also have this camera now here set up, so we can use.
I like that setup.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I also have this. I'm gonna switch this over.
What's a company that name? I think it's Kodansha. There's the publisher, the company that makes it.
So do you think we should do a like call-in show where we have somebody like call in and join us?
I guess they could, but you just never know. Like,
no, it'll be a patron.
Yeah,
it has to be a patron, just because then we know them, and you know, like we could have T on. I know T loves to show her face.
You're awesome, Kivox. Thank you. I'll check it out.
You're welcome. Did he say he plans on for work?
Yeah, it's Kodansha Comics.
What's the most important about webcams to make them look better is lighting. You just need a light. You know, you could go the simple route and just get like a ring light or something, and those are usually pretty good. If you have your setup like next to a wall, like let's say like your wall is here, right?
Sure.
And you have a desk here or something. Like let's say this is your desk, you're gonna sit here, and there's a wall. If you have like a light, what I would do is I would shine it at the wall. As long as the wall, you have a white wall. If it's like green, don't do that. But you shine it at the wall because that gives you like a wider fill on your face. So it gives you a more flat, you know, just because especially on a work call, you don't need it to be dramatic or anything like that. So
I think Walmart has a bunch of ring lights on clearance right now. Do you tell them about your blanket?
Speaking of Walmart and on clearance, I went there yesterday, and they had freaking throws like throw blankets for 75 cents. I bought 8 of them, and then some of them were 35 when I rang them out. And then one of them was like $3 and something. I was like, ma'am, I need your help, please.
Did you really?
Please remove this $3 blanket, please. They're supposed to be 75. It says it right there. And I even tried to get her to change them all to 75. And she's like, I'll just leave the 35. That's fine. And I'm like, I'm not going to argue with you, ma'am.
All right.
That's pretty great. All right, what?
Leaving.
Oh, we're done already?
Yeah.
I was having so much fun.
I love the clearance aisle.
It wasn't on the clearance. It was right when you walk in to the right. It was like there was a box of throws there.
It's mainly for conferencing. My office is gray walls. Would the light make it better?
Well, I'm just saying you could try it, right? Shine it at the wall, see how much it illuminates your face, or just turn it around. But you don't want it sometimes too close because then what it'll do is, like, let's see here. Like if I had this light on my face, it'll like do this type of thing where it gives you all that like harsh lighting. You want it to be more like wider. Like here, I'll take a picture of this so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Our like crazy setup here. Oh shoot. All right. So I have, there's like a giant green screen there. Ooh, that was scary. So this is basically like what we're looking at with the camera and stuff. And you see that big white blanket looking thing on the top? That's our main light that we have right here. That but the fact that it's nice and wide, it gives you a nice, like, less harsh and less like shadows. You don't get as much shadows and stuff. Like the smaller the light is, if it's too strong, it's going to be like a flashlight and it's going to give you that like really harsh. But when you have a wider light, that's why I'm saying if you shine it at a white wall or something. How much
is that light?
I think that light was like $100. It's not cheap. It's more expensive than that camera. We have some smaller ones that also work, but I would say if you're just doing it for conferencing and stuff, just get like a cheap ring light, you know? I think that's usually the best way to go. Some of the ring lights even have the mount.
The bad thing with ring lights, I feel, is like if you wear glasses,
yeah,
you get
the ring thing, yeah.
Where'd you get it? Amazon, I think.
Amazon, yeah.
All right, I'm freezing. I need to go downstairs.
All right.
Love you, bye.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Remember, it's probably gonna be Wednesday that the wand review will be coming out. That's my plan right now. I'm almost done editing it. I'm like 90% through it. I just gotta go finish the things. Yeah. And then we still have that other video that I'm working on as well. Did you plan on doing a live stream this weekend? Like how? Like let's tell them in case they want to hang out with us on Sunday.
Yeah, I'll probably do it.
Okay,
Sunday.
so Sunday around 11ish.
Yeah.
Around 11ish in the morning, here, so Eastern Standard Time. Hang out with us, or mostly her. I'll be in the background making comments probably, like I did the last time, and maybe I'll hang out here. I don't know.
Puzzle?
I won't do the puzzle, but maybe I'll hang out here. We also have some other things that we could do, and we can even like have them try to help us with the.
We have like
those
mystery.
Mysteries.
Like solve a mystery box.
Yeah.
We have a few of those.
That may be
fun. If you'd rather that, in fact, maybe I'll put a poll up on Instagram and see what you guys think.
And on YouTube.
If you don't follow me. We could either do a mystery thing together or have a jigsaw puzzle hangout.
The mystery thing is more like
they're fun,
involved,
though. But you can grab a paper and try to figure it out too.
Yeah. You may not be able to read everything.
We did that with my family last year. It was a disaster.
I think that the stream is looking pretty good. Like the resolution is pretty good. So we may be able to actually like lay everything out on the table, and if you want to try to read it, you can, and like read it and take notes and stuff. I think that may be fun to do it now that we actually have a setup for it. So for show. And I think this stream's been a lot less laggy, right, compared to before. Let me know, guys. You guys have been watching it. I haven't been watching it. So has it been less laggy? Is it better than it was?
That would be cool.
All right, you just got to actually show up because we always tell you, you know, you guys
I'll
are the
put
ones.
a poly up. A roly-poly.
Okay.
Good stream.
Cool. Thank you.
Arigato gozaimasu.
All right.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, guys.